as we were talking about innovation and thinking about your book, it feels like you are taking a more innovation, almost driven, even if not directly stated, approach.
Right.
More lines up with your definition of innovation.
I actually do have a story about this in one of the chapters of my book. It's one of the most useful pieces of career advice I got myself in Microsoft. I was talking to this manager who had a big influence on my career about, hey, how do you think I'm doing? What are the things I can improve on? And this was the advice he gave me. He said, Raji, you're very good at your craft, right? You're known in the company, in my team, in the organization as a good developer. You do your work really well, but that's not going to get you to the highest echelons of this company. What is going to get you to the highest echelons of this company is your ability to take risks. You're right now playing it very safe. You're making sure that you sign up to projects that you know 100% that you're going to deliver. You're not going to fail because you have this tendency to really want to knock it out of the park. So you sign up to the small assignments and you always knock it out of the park for the small assignments. Whenever there is a bit of risk involved, you don't raise your hand, and that's going to limit you. And that was one of the most useful pieces of advice that I've ever gotten in my career is, that ability to embrace the unknown, to drum up the courage to do big things in your career is going to be your differentiator. Since then, it's always been at the back of my mind. When you read my book, you'll see a lot of the stories that I have written about, a lot of my experiences are around that ability to sort of, want to take risks. I signed up to keynote in front of 10,000 people, 1 million people, when I had not, spoken in public too many times as well, right? And English is not even my first language. So, I try to drum up the courage to do big things and take some risks and, have this tendency in the back of my head that it's not going to be a catastrophe even if I fail in one of these things. And I think that is what innovation needs, right? You need to be able to take risks. And this is why, even though I work for a big company, I have always signed up to doing little startups. I work with 50 entrepreneurs, 25 in Nigeria and 25 in Kenya, to bring their own businesses to market for social good. I have built a couple of startups inside Microsoft.